Hello, everybody, this is Ice, and welcome back at long last to the first video on my Coding with IceGlade channel. Now, it's been over a month since I put this channel live, and it's kind of fishy that I just start making videos now, but it works out fine, and we will get started. Now, my logo has been a Python symbol, so you might expect to do Python. But I only did that as a placeholder. I'll be changing it at some point. And we are actually going to be starting in C++, as the title states. So that's kind of that. Now, you don't have to have any background in programming to follow along with this. Basically, we're just going to start, and it's going to be really simple. Then we'll slowly move into the more advanced stuff. Now, if you know nothing about programming, then you can't just open a text editor and start writing some code. You're going to need a much, much better kind of way to program. So that's what we're going to start with. We're going to install what's called an IDE, or Integrated Development Environment. And that just means a piece of software that will help you in writing your code. So our IDE for C++ is going to be CodeBlocks. So let's go get it. You're going to go to your Google Chrome, or whatever web browser you have, and you're going to type in CodeBlocks, just with a space there. And now you're going to see this site here. Click the first one. And now you should load into the CodeBlocks website. Now we know all of this stuff. It's a very nice looking program. So now we can come over here, hit Downloads, and now you're going to select Download the binary release. So just click that real quick, and click your Windows, your operating system. Now, I'm going to be doing these tutorials for Windows, so I'm just going to click the Windows one here. Now, you're going to get this. So, you're going to find this one here that says CodeBlocks and something then mingw-setup.exe. And now, click one of these. I'm just going to click sourceforge.net. It seems more reputable. I don't know. And there we go. Now your CodeBlocks IDE will begin downloading. Now this is a very long download, so I'm going to let you skip through it, and when it is done, we will be back. And I'm still getting used to using Cam Studio for things like this, so bear with me. Okay, so the download is now half done. While we wait, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the series is going to look. So, I'm going to go on for as long as we have to. I'm not going to be afraid to go for a good long period of time, and we're going to cover everything. We are going to get libraries to develop games later on. We are going to be learning the very basics and going all the way up to the very advanced stuff. Now, if you already program, then you might want to wait a few episodes before getting into it, just so that you can have, just because you probably already know the basic stuff that I'm going to be showing you in the first maybe 5 or 6 episodes. But programming is a huge thing. It's not just alone to C++, and you'll find that a lot of the concepts you use in this language are just like the concepts you'll use in any other programming language, so that's good. And that's kind of what there is to this series. It's going to be a very typical programming series, but I hope it's going to be helpful to you. So as you can see, our download is just about done down here. I've been waiting for a few minutes. We're at 90 megabytes out of 97, so I won't bother cutting again. And now we're at 91. And yeah, I don't have much to say right now. We're just going to let this finish up very close now. 94, 95. And yes, my internet speed is very slow, and download speed and whatever. And finally, we have hit our finished point, kind of, not really. And there. Now we are all set. So as you can see, we are going to get this file down here. And I'm just using Google Chrome, so I'm just going to click it. It should be in your downloads folder. And now it should open, and we will see what we are going to get. And now, as you can see, we're going to get this thing that says CodeBlocks, and we're going to get this nice little window here. Now it says, this wizard will guide you through the installation of CodeBlocks. It is recommended that you close all your applications, and while this is installing, I am going to cut and close stuff. So there we go. You're going to click Next, agree to the license, and now you're just going to click Default Install, and that's going to install all the important stuff. Just the default install. We're going to take the standard, so you're going to come down here and click Standard, and that's pretty much what we want. Now you're going to click Next. You're going to click this, and this is fine. program files. And now we are going to do that. So I will quickly cut. Okay, so I clicked install, I clicked no to the do you want to run now, and you'll see that this is complete. So now we can click next, click finish, and we are all set up. So now we are pretty much ready for whatever we have to do. In the next video, we're going to get started with more advanced stuff and actually doing stuff. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed, and as always, well, bye now.